Annyeong. Hello guys. Hello answers. Hello all the viewers. Today I'm very excited and I'm sure you are too because Nmixx Blue Valentine full album has been released and it's out now. The music video is out and I will be reacting to it finally. And I actually couldn't stop myself from watching it as soon as it came out. Also watched the countdown live. Couldn't understand anything, but it was fun to see members reacting, interacting with each other. And actually, any of my viewers from Korea, if you can translate the live, it will be great because I really want to watch it again and understand what they are saying, what was it all about. They were also playing games and making cute faces, EQ. So I would love to know what was happening. Okay, but I had myself because I wanted to record this reaction and I cannot wait anymore. So let's get to the reaction and then talk afterwards.
You always be my blue Valentine. You always be my blue.
Wow, hold up. It's the video is giving see that vibes, kind of same atmosphere. I love it. It's very crisp.
Valentine.
Oh, wow, that is wow. Where? Nice. Wait. Surya. Oh my god. That's that's a different Surya. Oh my god. I think I should watch it fully. Wow. What?
Forever, I can see it now. Can you see it now? 우린 마치 broken glass underground. 돌이킬 수 없다 해도 we can figure it out. If this love is over,
Crazy. Wow, what a drop. What a mix. Did not expected that. Did not expected that. Crazy.
이 사랑은 colder. I keep the fire lit in mine. You always be my blue Valentine. You always be my blue Valentine. 식어도 타오르는 얼음 속 불꽃 아무것도 없이 뻗어보죠. Hot and icy, but I like it. It's all you. 바뀐 맘에 왜또 몰려온 cloud. We're the one together. I can feel it now. Can you feel it now? 롤러코스터처럼 우린 정신없이 흔들려도 돌아갈 걸 알아. So it doesn't matter. You might be my
That this is crazy. Wow. The mix is on another level this time. It is just flawless. The way it is switching from one face to another, amazing. Using the slow motion amazingly, and Jiwoo is, you know, in the past. You has this amazing technique with slow motions, perfectly used.
Take out all the worst pain. If this love is over, 다시 뛰어들어나. 이 사랑은 colder. I keep the fire lit in mine. You always be my blue Valentine. You always be my blue
What to
Valentine.
say? Haven's voice. I love Haven's voice. Haven is my bias, by the way, and her voice is amazing. I have been hearing more of her voice this time, and I'm loving it.
사랑이란 bruise 낫지는 않길. Cause it's you.
My God, this anime is crazy.
Love is over. 다시 뛰어들어나. 이 사랑은 colder. I'll keep the fire burning. You always be my blue Valentine. Always be my blue Valentine. You always be my blue Valentine. I'm falling over and over and over. You're getting colder and colder and colder.
Haven Mermaid?
Valentine.
Wow. Blue Valentine. Here we go. Okay. Okay, that was a crazy video. That was just something else. I did not expect that. Okay, with Nmixx video, it's always like the first time you hear it, you know, it's like hard to digest. Not in the just in the sense of the creativity, but also in the sense that, you know, like you want to figure out, am I liking it, am I not liking it, you know, until you eventually come around and you realize, oh yeah, of course I like it. But you know, there is so much like notes going this and that side and everywhere, and you know, they do this mix and they play with the notes, vocals, everything, so it's hard to digest. But this song, i i I cannot, I don't think anybody can contest that this song is like hit or miss. This is a hit. This is crazy. Okay. Like, you can listen to it anywhere. It has that upbeats, you know, it has that soothing vibes, and I will again react to it again, because let's break down, because you know, there is so much to break down. But wow, this has to be like, this is my song of the year, bro. It has everything and more, and the visuals crazy, the production mind blowing. Okay, the transitions amazing, the vocals, there is no doubt about it. If you had doubt, I hope this video just put all of those doubts to the rest. And the music, the way they use slow motion, the rhythmic beats, wow. Okay, let's watch it again. Okay, so let's watch it again. Okay, so right at the start, I said like it looks like a sea that, because there's a scene in sea that where they're flying upwards, and it seems like they have this ability and in the Mixtopia, in this world, because they have done that a lot. All of them are looking crazy. This new look of Suyeon, I'm amazed. Wow. Your colors fading now to blue. Okay. Gone blue my. This angelic heaven is wow. And I think they have in this concept the ballerina theme, because even Jiu had this ballerina style outfit in spinning on it, and Hewan is also wearing this shoes, what I would say, ballerina style. Oh my god, this Suyeon. Like Paddy Suyeon, we get Paddy Suyeon in 2025. Crazy. Is that the ice cream? That just came out. You know, last time she ate black ice cream. And Bay is wrestling with Lily. This is so unexpected. I was already, expecting like pop, 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 and then it just slows down. Oh my god, this choreography is crazy. A lot of bike riding. She is riding the bike, Lily is riding the bike. Lily looks so cool riding the bike. Wow. I didn't knew the word blue could be used that way. Angel Hewan, wow. Oh, I didn't notice this before. So the glasses are frozen in time. And somehow Suyeon just crashed out of the car. Yeah, wow. What happened here? Love this video. Again, switched up the best version. So are they trying to defend each other? What's happening? In spinning on it, they are fighting with each other. Here it seems like Jiwoo is there, and then Haewon is protecting her. And then Haewon is just a cyborg. With butterflies. And everybody's dancing here. Skeleton. We are in space. Okay, so they went somewhere. This POV style footage. Yeah. My god, you won. she was actually wearing the mermaid outfit, but she's just dyed more like a mermaid. Okay, something is wrong. Is that a note to something? Okay, so finally we watched again, and I will have to say it's like okay, so that was a crazy MV. I love this song. I think I'm gonna keep listening to this again and again the whole week or maybe a month, I don't know, but I love it. And it turns out they have released, I think, other songs too. I haven't checked all of them have been released or not, but some of them have at least been released. So I guess I have to get to all of them, and I'm gonna do it together. So yeah, definitely have to react to all of them because this album sounds crazy. That song was crazy. Okay, and actually I was thinking, you know up to this point, I guess we can stop it, but like if you like, I wanted to add this segment because I would like to discuss this with you guys. So I want to go through some of the backstory and see if we can connect something here. uh, you know if you don't want to watch it, it's fine, but if you love Nmixx and the lore, maybe keep watching. Okay, so so a backstory. Okay, so far we know that Nmixx, okay, so I watched the webtoon. Okay, if you don't know, they have released these two manga style like webtoons, and it extends the story. It extends the story of Nmixx world, Mixtopia. And so far what has happened in the story, okay, after reading it, is that, and watching the teasers, Hate and Love, like spinning on a teaser, you know it seems they like, like, first of all, they are in the ship, they are in the MMU. The ship was in space traveling, you know to the galaxies. All the answers are also in the ship, and I guess they were traveling across the galaxies, through the black hole or towards the black hole, and they ended up in this place called Blue Valentine, the album which is based on a Blue Valentine, which is a mysterious place surrounded by some blue lights and cloudy things, and the spaceship stops there, and everybody's woken up by this sound. I think it was Kyujin's voice, and uh, they have been told that Blue Valentine has arrived, and they see it, you know, and they are just in awe of the beauty of Blue Valentine. It looks amazing. but two members are unfazed by it, like which is Suryon and Kyujin, probably because they already know they have been there countless times and they remember it. They remember the failures, therefore they are excited but also anxious. And so they decide like, okay, we have to celebrate this because this is amazing. Okay, so every member just start celebrating. They bring up food, cakes and salads and other things, and they are enjoying it. And I would suggest read the full book because I'm gonna skip a lot. And so then eventually what happens is that there is a failure in the ship. Okay, that it is the engine, the impetus. Now if you don't know what impetus is, so impetus is like this engine that drives MMU. MMU is the ship name of the ship of Nmixx, and the impetus is driven like actually the engine is driven by impetus. Okay, impetus is something that's inside engine, that's like powering the engine, and it is made up of 6 crystals, which is basically emotions of the 6 idols Nmixx. Okay, 6 idols of the Nmixx, and the emotions pour the energy into crystals, and then the crystals are basically the one driving the engine. So then what happens is that like there is some disturbance, okay, in the engine, and the passengers are like worried about that, and so they are whispering, murmuring, and then the Nmixx get to know about it. So they rush to the engine and they see that uh, the impetus is basically uh, making noise. You know, there are a lot of sparks and eruption, and they are worried like what's happening here, you know. And so Haywan is basically the leader of the ship, right? Is like this is becoming unstable. If we stay here longer in Blue Valentine's phase, it's not going to be good for us, you know. And then Bay and Kyujin, Bay the scouter, Kyujin the engineer. Okay, these are the roles of the characters, and both of them want to push forward and take the risks to go to Mix, which is the destination they want to reach. It is a place in Mixtopia where everything, all the imaginations can come true. Okay, by the way, if I'm wrong you can correct me, okay, because this is why I'm telling all these stories, so maybe we can discuss and you can correct me. Okay, and uh, yeah, so Bain Kyujin wants to go forward, but then Sulian and Haven and basically Sulian Haven wants to go back, you know, like they are worried that whether they're doubting whether we should go back. Okay, because they always have failed in past, so now they are not that confident about it. And uh, so this creates like this divide between them, and they start arguing about it. And more they argue, more like the engine is like, like sparks are flying everywhere. They are like, it's going crazy haywire. And so big Eugene, Hyun, Suryan, and Lily is basically the communicator, right? Suryan is a doctor, by the way. And uh, Lily is the communicator. So Lily being the communicator is like, she's very empathetic, and she wants all of them to stop fighting, you know. But the things just escalate even further, and the engine almost like breaks apart, you know. uh, the crystals that are forming impetus, like the crystals break down, there is a liquid coming out from it, and everything is just wrong. And so Nmixx sees this, and then okay, Sulion just is completely, you know, disappointed. So she's like, I'm going, and she turns back and just starts walking away. And that is the end of chapter 1 in the webtoon. Okay. By the way, the crystals have the different properties. Okay, each crystal is symbolic to each idol, and they have the different properties based on their personality and characteristics. uh, you can read about it, but if you want me to make a video about it, I can make it in detail. But here I'm gonna skip all those things because we are just discussing related to recent things that happened. And uh, so this was chapter 1, and then there's a chapter 2. In the chapter 2, we finally see the introduction of answers, because there are a lot of answers in the ship, and we get to see, know more about who these answers are, who have boarded the ship along with you and me. And one of the answer is a black ship, like a little black ship, like there is a ship, not the ship as in the ship, but an animal, the ship animal. Okay. And it's wearing, is like dressed up, you know. And it's dressed up, and they are basically discussing, like there is a plant, I guess there's even a living plant that's a talking plant. Okay. And then there's this girl with like some curly hair, uh, and there is someone in a wheelchair. So there are different kinds of answers, and these answers are discussing that the Nmixx are fighting, and black ship, I think, is like basically informing answers that these people, they are fighting, and BN Kyujin wants to go forward, but Hewon and Surin wants to go back, you know. And there's this a whole discussion, and like some are wondering whether to go back, some are wondering whether to go forward. And in between this process, the rift between the members is going apart, but they also care about each other, but they start playing pranks on each other. You know, there is that phase where like they are playing pranks on each other, teasing each other, you know, fighting in a like this mischievous ways. And actually when you see the spinning on video, that's basically it's encompassing this movements, you know. I would say that spinning on it is this phase in the webtoon where they are pranking on each other, and this is spinning on it is describing these things and what kind of things happen. So you see in the video they are like trying to hurt each other, or almost trying to like get on each other's nerves, but there is also a lot of love between them. There is like this kind of uh, love triangles and love quadruples and whatever is happening. And you see a lot of weapons, a lot of imagery, a lot of objects, and these objects are actually symbolic to each of them. Even they are symbols to each of their identity and have descriptions. Again, can make a video about it in the same crystal video. And uh, so uh, they fight, they prank each other, and it seems like there is some mysterious entity who is initiating these pranks, who is making sure that these people keep hitting each other. Is that an answer? Is that someone from Monopol? Okay, now who's Monopol? Monopol is the enemy in this story. They are Monopol, as the name suggests, they are like these monotonous people. They want like rules, they want structure, they want rigidity. They want to make Mixtopia a very like this systematic place, okay, where a perfect place, if you would say. There should be no imperfection, okay. And so you can know more about it from videos in the past. There are stories about it, and that's how the journey starts. Even in the OO they are described, you know. So maybe there is a monopole in the ship who has like secretly entered, and so they playing pranks on them, like making sure they keep playing pranks on them. And this is causing chaos, because at one point they love each other, but at other point they like hate each other. And I think that I don't know the timeline, what kind of timeline that is, but I feel like that this thing happened in months. Like they've been doing this for months or weeks. But in the story we feel like it's been like 3 days, but it seems like there is a weeks and months that has passed where they keep doing this to each other. And then there comes a time when they finally decide that we should convince answers about what should we do, because they need answers to like guide them. So B and Kyujin try to convince answers to go forward, and Sugi and Hewon are trying to convince them to go back. And I guess Lily is in between. She's empathetic and she's making sure people understand, you know. And I forgot about Lily, but I guess she was like in between, and people were empathizing with Lily more about communicating. And so that happens, and I guess her speech is moving, and Nmixx is starting to like ease up, and I guess we see the end with this bittersweet uh, uh, movements between them, and then we see a snail, and that's the ending. And that snail is what we see in spinning on it. And so that's the backstory so far. And in the MV, I would say uh, this MV, I don't know. I guess I have to see more because there is still that angle of love and hate, and we see Heaven protecting Jew in one moment. So I think this is kind of like them finally realizing that they need each other. In terms of story, I don't know what it's trying to say. There is a win moment of space, but is it related to the story or it's just a part of the MV? Not sure. But what do you think about it? Okay, let me know. So that's all for this video, I guess. uh, I just wanted to share this. Maybe you were interested, and I want to leave this open-ended and no, because I actually enjoyed this MV. The song was amazing, and I can't wait to hear all other songs. And I'm gonna put this on a repeat. So very excited. Please vote for Nmixx on all the platforms. Please stream them. They need this. Okay, albums and everything. Just go for it. Fighting. Thank you.